Konniya. 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 Hello. Hi Mimi. Hi Roomba. Thank you for the follow, Roomba. Yeah. Anyway, we're continuing to play Super Lesbian Animal RPG. Yeah. I'm so excited about this game. Okay. Well, thank you for the follow, Swaggus. Twilight plush. Yeah. Haven't popped there here in a while regarding this game. So many things are happening. You love my little model. Thank you. Miffly. Thank you for the follow. Wait, hold on. Let me adjust the mouth a little bit. Thank you for the follow, Vampire Heiress. Thank you, thank you. Let me know how the audio is. You hate that you thought it was Niya the whole time, but it's actually Niya. Yeah, it's actually Niya. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Alrighty. Hi, Mimi. Welcome. Anyway, so we are continuing the Super Lesbian Animal RPG. We are currently in a completely glitched out Grin Ridge, aka Glitch Ridge. My bi-colored whiskers, yeah! I love them so much. Oh, did you see that? I have emoji dropper thingy now. But yeah, these are my pride whiskers. Wait. There we go. I also edited my mouth shapes slightly, so now I have a cute toothy grin again. Big win, pride whiskers. Let's go. Happy Pride, everyone! Okay. Let's get to actually play the game. Okay. Things are cool. I'm gonna bite. I'm biting with those fangs. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Let me look at the quest menu. The town looks real funky now. That's right. Rescue the civilians trapped in the distorted version of Greenwich. Yeah, I did that, I think. Enter the Guardian's Tower through the basement. Oh yeah, that's what I was about to do. I was gonna enter the basement here. Yeah, it's been a while since we came to the basement. Town's gone glitch core. Exactly. So many chatters today. But yeah, you guys, if you send emojis, they will drop right on my head. So please keep doing that. Drop some funky emojis and they're gonna bonk me on the head. Wait, actually, let me check the menu real quick. Is it on 100%? Ah! Sorry. Ah! Hold on. 100%? Yeah. Okay, so all of the emojis. Yeah! So cute. Thank you for their tomato. I love the buy hearts. But yeah, after this stream, I'm gonna have only one more stream until an affiliate. Can you guys believe? I am so hyped for that. Okay, let me prepare myself for the readings. Gonna get some water. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the emotes. The wiggle rat. I love the wiggle rat. Okay, this is a good sign. It looks like everything is intact down here. Let's make a beeline for the back area. Oh. North? Oh, here? Oh. Who the? Faith! Jody! Jody! Oh, the huggy! Sweetheart, I'm so sorry. I know you must have been worried sick. No, there's no time for that now, dear. I'm just so glad that nothing happened to you. Lord knows I needed some good news today. One appropriately long hug later. 6 hours later. See? I told you would bring back Jody in one piece. One Piece reference? Don't assume that this means you're off the hook for your little secret lair down here, missy. But there'll be plenty of time to lecture you later, provided there's still a Greenwich to go back to after we deal with your little friend here. Yes, that's the spirit. All we have to do is stop Javis and shut down his machine and everything will go back to normal. What are you doing down here anyway? The ringleader of those interdimensional ruffians found a way into the tower's basement and then disabled the elevator so he wouldn't be followed. Normally, I'd be alerted as soon as he set foot in there, but it seems like the attack on the town was all just a diversion, so I would notice the break-in. Yeah, Javis definitely loves his diversions. Do you have any idea why he might be targeting the tower? Paula said that Javis is trying to summon their boss, someone named Queen Verena? Yeah, you ever heard of her? Can't say I have. Wait, did you say Paula? You mean Paula Cassidy? She's working for these people? We've got a lot of catching up to do later. Hold on, I think I might know what he's after. Have you ever noticed the way the tower seems to pulsate with magical energy? Yeah, Faith, I think I noticed that the big tower a block away from my house glows bright pink at night. Well, that's not just for show. The central obelisk is a giant ancient mana conduit. Grandma, you're serving cunt. And if this Verena is even half as powerful as they say she is, then Javis will need a lot of energy to summon her. Precisely. Hold on, if the tower is a big magic generator, how come we don't have villains going after it all the time? How do you read that anyway? Can do it. You can do it. Just do it. Make your dreams come true. Can someone tell me how I'm supposed to pronounce that word? Seems like a pretty useful thing to have. Conduit? Okay, thank you. Because it's not a particularly good one as far as we know. Its power output is oddly low. But Javis has technology that seems to defy our understanding of magic. If he has a way to turbocharge the tower for the summoning, we're in deep trouble. Look, I shouldn't be letting you in here, but the clock's ticking and we need to find Javis. Follow me. Oh, they didn't even let me make the Faith the leader of the party or anything. Where'd you go anyway? Just how huge is this basement? Jesus. Like, I know, what's her face? I know Claire is like she really messed up making the basement into the dungeon, but like the basement itself is like really huge and has like magical crystals down here and shit. They kind of walked into that one. I don't know. What is this? Claire, isn't running a generator in an enclosed space extremely dangerous? And surrounded by water. Don't worry. This generator runs on arcane energy. Blah, 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 blah. Not fossil fuels. No fumes. How environmentally friendly. But I did keep it next to a body of water in case it caught fire. Oh, so it's a good thing. Okay. Just to be safe. How did you not burn my house down in the process of building this madhouse? I guess I should thank you for getting a generator instead of blowing a fuse in my house, though. Guess we probably shouldn't leave it running, though. I actually like an actual choice. I mean, I do not want to just like wander in the darkness personally. I think I'd prefer to keep the lights on. Maybe it's a difficulty setting thing? Fair enough. They give the place nice ambience. I got some baked ziti my wifey made. Oh my god. Let me have some. My wife is so good at making baked ziti. It's like gourmet. Like the kind you get at a fancy restaurant. It's so good. You were at my wife's stream yesterday? Awesome. Thank you. My wife's gonna stream tonight as well. You could have come here during the tutorial dungeon. It only affects the lights in there. Oh, I see. I didn't know. Am I in the wrong place then? So yummy. Okay. Let's keep going. Where the hell am I going again? Here? Wait, is this where I came from? No, right? This is, yeah, the north. Here? Oh, look, a chest. We'll love glowing mushrooms and glowing crystals. Nice. Got some ethers. I'm not sure where am I supposed to be going then. There weren't any more doors here, right? I don't see anything. Loving the visuals and music in this era. Yeah, it's so like creepy, but also nice. I love the fairy lights everywhere. Where am I supposed to be going? Here? What is this? Is this the tower? Oh. So how are we gonna get in? This looks like a dead end. What? Oh yeah, of little what is she trying to say? I don't know what this means. This game has a nice balance of creepy vibes and cute animal characters. It's so true. Oh, like Old English. Okay. Oh god, I almost used my own name for a pun. That's a slippery slope. Anyway, observe. Whoa! Wow, I came really close to discovering this secret passageway, huh? Perhaps, but you would have set off about a dozen alarms, so be thankful that you didn't. Anyway, enough chit-chat, let's go. But I love chit-chat. Ah! Thank you for the follow, Polar Stars. Welcome in. You might actually just be Old English. Yeah. Welcome to the Guardian's Vault. Home to everything the old Guardians wanted to keep from prying eyes. Wow, this place has been under Greenwich the whole time? Yes, and like I said, you shouldn't even be here, so please don't tell anyone about the vault. Yes, ma'am. Given the dire circumstances, I'm going to bend the rules and let you arm yourself with some of the items in here. We need to be ready for a real fight. There are lots of dangerous relics stored in here that you shouldn't touch, but anything in a regular old chest should be fine to take. See? I always knew you were cool, Faith. Don't get any ideas, but all this junk is worthless if we can't use it to save our town. Oh, and I apologize in advance for all the traps and sentries, but you should be able to handle those. Piece of cake! I've also set up this warp back to the evacuation camp in case you need to restock on supplies. Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and try to stall Javis. If he wants to tap into the tower's energy, he'll be on the lowest level. Okay, just be safe down there, Faith. Don't underestimate him like we did. Please, if this scoundrel thinks he can mess with my town, he's got another thing coming. Now, let's move out. Gwenny! Hi! Hi! Oh my god, hi! Welcome! You can now drop emojis on my head if you drop them in chat. They're gonna fall on my little head. How am I? I am good. What is it? Is it working? Didn't see them. Ah! There they are! I guess there's a little bit of delay. Yeah! Yippee! Yeah! I've been dropped by Gwenny's. Let me have some more of this baked ziti. Oh, okay, so this is the portal. What's this? Something I, a random new person, have knowledge of. Ye is not just Old English for thee or you. I had no use in the language originally, but it was on printing presses, and thorn was not, so it was used in place of it. Ye of little faith is just something I think Dante came up for the fun. Oh, that's so fun. Tomatoes. Pasta. This baked ziti is so good. Can't wait For me to get emotes. Me too. Just one more stream after this one, and I'm gonna have an affiliate. I'm so excited. I'm so hyped. Amazing. Okay, let's go back. Do I have emotes and stuff designed already? I do. I made emotes for myself to use in Discord when talking to friends and stuff. She is prepared. I've been born ready. I was also born a baby. I was born at a very young age. Oh, accidentally died for a second there. Would a kitty be more appropriate? I was born a kitten. Got kicked out of the classroom for saying that to my English teacher in high school. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. Oh, there's a chest. Aw, trap. Let me in. I want to walk into the death trap. Where? I love this music. I don't think I heard this battle music before. Water sentry. Okay, water. So it gotta be weak to ice, I assume. Thank you for the follow, Skeptical Snivy. Thank you, welcome. How's gaming? Awesome! There are lesbian animals in here. And they are just super. Pog. I should get more scrap metal for Jody. Or give her a different magic spellbook. All right. We're almost there. Let's just attack it. This fucker is dodging. Hey. Only I, the player, am allowed to dodge. This is not fair. Alrighty. There's another one. Possessed potions. They're kind of cute though. The little shattered glass that looks like mouth. I love it. I think mosquito just bit me. Hello, ma'am. I'm here to recruit you into Dragon's lesbian army for world domination. What are your goals? How are you gonna world dominate? Uh-oh, multiple vampires in chat. I have sharp teeth too, so maybe I'm a vampire. The mosquito and me. Are you gonna bite me too? Nyanpire! I love that anime. Is that why you eat so many tomatoes? Yes. No, I just think they're yummy. Oh no! I have someone I'm biting already. It's okay, you're safe for now. You already have a victim. I once roleplayed as a bat who liked tomato juice. It's a really popular trope. It's usually like cherry juice or sometimes grape juice or tomato juice that are made to look like blood. I just think tomatoes are yummy. Oh no, they KO'd Claire. Didn't I have... Oh, okay, I need another... Alright, I can't revive her. Ooh. Okay, let's just use an item, maybe. Is this the only one I have? No, I meant like in more family-friendly versions of vampire media, because like if they could use blood, chances are they could have used wine, you know? So I'm talking about like cute cartoons for children where they can't use blood or wine. I think I'd love to see more fruit bat vampire interpretations. That's so cute. Yeah, like, oh yeah, didn't Marceline from Adventure Time, she like sucked the red color out of things? Like apples and her girlfriend? Excuse me, ex-girlfriend? That was so cute. I love that. Speaking of vampires, I want to one day conceptualize an inventor, scientist that is a vampire because vampire love a lore mentioning how they love to count. Count? Count Dracula. Love the little potions. Yeah, they're so cute. Oh my god, I love them too. Okay, we're almost there. Man, I should have used multi-frost long time ago. Imagine a vampire accountant though, because they've spent centuries counting, they can do it crazily fast. But what if they're stupid? What if they're a stupid vampire? Why is it always like, oh, vampires have lived so long, they might have been very like well-read and like intellectual. But what if they're stupid? Justice for stupid, non-sexy vampires. They're not well-read, they can just count fast. They just memorized all of the numbers. Oh. Wait, I already been here? I don't remember opening that chest. Oh, there's one. Yeah. Oh yeah, let me equip a different spellbook on Jody because I don't have a lot of scrap metal. Stupid vampires like Hikari from Demi-chan. I love Demi-chan! It's so freaking cute. I really like the art style. The characters are so cute. Let's see. How about Inner Beast? That's the one she had before. What does Glitchcraft do? Oh, this says Mummy Dagger. I thought it said like Mummy, like with an O. Mummy Dagger. Melv Dagger. Why are there no descriptions for the spells until you, like, in battle? I guess let's try. Let's try and give it to Claire, maybe. Alright. Alright. I gotta say, I really love this time magic spellbook. It works really well with melody. Let's see. Basic electric attack targets one enemy. Random damage at one enemy may also leave them corrupted. Nice. Restores a random amount of HP to the whole party. That's cool. Shoot a beam that deals random damage at all enemies. This one's good. Bonk. Can someone throw some emojis at me, please? It's just so cute. Ether. Yay! Thank you, Gwenny. It's snowing Gwennies. This music is so intense. Ah, the stars. I've been starstruck. Maybe it doesn't work with emojis? I think it only works with emotes. Unhelpful jelly. I haven't seen this one before. Yeah, kind of a bummer. But it's okay. I will add a separate tomato emote. Oh, there's one. Oh, a key. Have some pogs. Thank you. If it's just one jelly, I think I can take it down. Pog. Neopog. How are you going to celebrate once you hit affiliate? I mean, I'm just gonna keep streaming like normal, I think, but I will make probably like an announcement. And I will add all these like cool features and stuff. I'm not sure. My birthday is in a month, so that is like far more celebration worthy than an affiliate. So yeah, we're gonna put all of the hype energy into preparing for my birthday next month. Yeah! I'm gonna be 27. I'm gonna be 1 year closer to being a MILF. Isn't that exciting? Yeah, you should definitely have some kind of celebration. Yeah! I might do a celebratory collab. I've been wanting to do a VTuber family collab again. Those are always fun. Like maybe a Jackbox. Or I could do like Jackbox with viewers as well. But then again, you can always join as an audience. Kitty graduates to Cougar. That's a good one. I'm gonna remember that one. Anyway. MILF? MILF? Oh no, Melody's poisoned. My Melody. My Melody. Oh, I guess it's almost dead. Omae wa mou shindeiru. God damn, let me go. Let's go back. Okay, just one passage left in here. Eh! Oh shit! Gold armor. It looks kind of weird. Why is it all covered in holes and stuff? It looks kind of gross. I don't like looking at it. It's shiny. Da-da-da-da, shiny. Buff macaroni and cheese armor. Cheese powder croc armor. Oh no, Allison! Fuckers. Got my girlfriend. Wait. Oh yeah, okay. Hang in there. I'm hanging in there. Yeah, they're kind of strong. I guess that's why they are the last door before the entering the tower. Let's see. have a weakness, but I can't remember what it was. Can someone search what the gold armor's weakness is, please? Oh, this one broke down, kind of. Ooh. Cold armor. Gold armor turned into cold armor. Crack in the armor might help if you have that skill. Yeah, I saw that in one of the spell books. Didn't I just replace it? Oh no, I think. Yeah, I think I just replaced that spell book. But thank you anyway. Oh, it's just a Jody skill? Oh, thank you. Oh, hey, Baron. Hi, Basti. Thanks for coming. But, freezing them was pretty effective. God, we're like really low on mana. Do I have any mana restoration spells? I don't think so. I only have items. Would you ever do a collab with my wife? We only have one computer, my computer right now. So it's like, I guess we technically could just sit on the same couch. Yeah, we were gonna do, the Great Ace Attorney. We started streaming the Great Ace Attorney like a year ago, but then got like really busy before we moved in together. We should like really continue playing that. Water. Ah! Thank you for the follow, Citrus Feline. Ah, Konniya. Kemoしいゲームしてるね。してる。可愛いでしょ。来てくれてありがとう、ポカリ。本当に嬉しい。Hearing you say my wife just healed me for like 500 HP. I love my wife. I love being bisexual and I love my non-binary transgender wife. Ah, kemo kemo? Kemo, it comes from kemono. Kemono means beast. So kemo kemo is kind of like furry in Japanese. You love being bisexual too? More people should do it. Yeah. Kemono rashi. So. Kemono rashi. Ah. Alright, we're gonna do it, gamers. Ah! Nihonjin no kata no listener? いるいる。少ないけどいる。なんか私の配信を好きになりそう友達がいるならぜひ誘ってくださいね。These armors sure take a beating. Yeah, man, it's taken so long. Have a redeem on stream that makes me speak only Japanese for 15 minutes. That is such a good idea. I love that. Okay. It's not freezing. I'm like going all out with this. A redeem that makes you speak like Russian or Japanese sounds real good for me. Oh no, my melody again. Very impressive when people are fluent in multiple languages. Languages are fun. I have a friend who speaks like 8 languages. It's crazy. I wonder what's going on in her head. Ah, okay, we're getting there. It's just the boots now. I'd love to try learning Japanese again. I tried many years ago, but had to stop due to personal circumstances. That's totally understandable. I think it's like really fun to watch Japanese VTubers. It's like a really interactive way of learning Japanese. Very fun. I was learning Hebrew and Yiddish and Spanish and Japanese, and the only secondary language I was ever fluent in is my local sign language. That's still very impressive. I wish they taught local sign language in school, like as a possible second language. Okay, almost. Mo choy ya de. My character's fainted like 2 or 3 times by now. Crazy. Okay, almost there. Come on. Get his ass. Ah, we did it, gamers! Ah, thank God. That was exhausting. You've gotta be joking. I'm leaving. I can't leave! I can't leave! They're not letting me leave! 出られないよ! Yeah! もう嫌! Sa終わったばっかだろ. 嘘でしょ? Let's at least restock on mana first. try some of the kicks for Allison. Do you know which one? Wait, which one did I just use it on? Low kick. I see. I'll try that. Over here, dummy. Okay, let's try the low kick. I also have enough for dive bomb. Maybe let's use this one first. Crack in the armor into drop kick or lightning kicks is my usual go-to combo for burst damage. Oh, thank you. Good to know. My strategy is to hit really hard. Oh, there's crack in the armor. All right. Shit. I didn't notice that Jody almost had no HP. Please freeze. No! Oh, okay, she lived. The way you can do lots of damage with Allison's regular attack. Cool. Buff Allison a bunch. I see. Okay. Alright. Let's do speed up on Allison. Let's do theme song. Oh, this just builds the star power. Okay, let's do lightning kicks for now. Did I have any heals here? Just a multi-frost, and let's just heal her. Thank you for the emotes. Why is there just like this black goo inside it? I've been bonked. Let's kiss Allison. Let's go! That was so awesome. This turn, we are so back. Oh, we are so back. Okay. It's going better this time, I think. Oh, okay. At least it didn't take as long this time. What is that? Oh, look, we got some scrap metal. Oh, that's just an entry for a new anime, I think. Bestiary. I am not going there, fuckers. I'm not freaking going there. There was another set of armor. I am not going there. Let's go back to the camp and like heal and stuff. Ugh. Ah, shit. No. I walked on it again. Okay, let's sleep. Power nap time. Oof. Okay. We are so back. Okay, now we can finally enter the tower, I think. Do I want to battle the last set of armor? These are not moving. Ah! Okay. We got it. We got it this time. I have all of your cool tips this time around. Okay. Let's kiss Ellison. メロディーとアリソンは付き合ってるだからメロディーからキスをしたら攻撃が上がってるってウケるかわいいWhat was I gonna do? Shoo! Mochu. Ayayaya. 男の子じゃない。女の子同士で付き合ってる。だってゲームのタイトルってスーパーレズビアンアニマル RPG 結構そのまんま You liking this game so far? I love it. Oh, your plan. You'll conquer the world with an army of lesbians. They're practically unstoppable. That's a good plan. I wouldn't mind joining in. Didn't I just use Hero Revival? Did they bunk her again? I didn't see it. Let's go, lesbians, let's go! Allison! She keeps dying. I'm making all of these plans on buffing her up and she just keeps dying. You've got to be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Squishy fighter. Oof. Stop being so strong. Okay. Going well right now. Save for Allison who keeps dying. Oh no, no Claire too. No. No. Yabbe. It's okay. Here's how Niya can still win. Oh no. The enemy can't move, so now's a good time to heal everyone. Ah. It's taking so long again. Wow. We're so gonna get it this time. Wahaha! Crit! Yeah! Yatta! Okay. What's here? Library. なんだかの図書館みたい。不気味な図書館。Cursed tome. How do you learn to speak Japanese so fluently? I wouldn't say I'm like fluent. I'm just kind of, I don't know. I made a lot of friends who speak Japanese. Speaking of which, I have a Japanese only collab coming soon again. Been a while. Iつかやるかまだわかんないけど、もうすぐ日本語限定の配信もある。But yeah, I'm not very smart. I'm not very book smart, so I'm more of a practical learner, so like making friends and talking to them and like watching people talk is like my favorite way to learn. That's how I learned English too. That and like playing video games and stuff, watching anime, watching TV shows. Japanese only stream, yes! Watashi no yujin no sui sui aura っていうのを V と一緒にやるんだ。Talking with others really helps build fluency in other languages. Yeah, it's like way more fun than just reading textbooks and stuff. Happy Pride Month! Yay! I have my Pride whiskers this whole month. I'm getting distracted. It's hard to talk and play at the same time. Oh, wait. Aw. We got him. Yay! Finally! あー、疲れた。あー、もう敵がいいや。戦ってるもういいや。Let's just go to the tower. Where is it? Wait, am I supposed to like battle through all of this? I don't really want to. Can we just like run away? Nigeyose. Oh, okay, so the elevator is not working. That's what they said before too. So I can just use this. Was I here already? There's some kind of jail or some shit. Garden Vault Map. まあ少なくともマップを地図を手に入れたし。Okay. One last question. Do you have any advice for anyone who's working on being an ally to the LGBTQ community? I don't freaking know. I'm just some guy. I don't know. If you're friends with people in the community and like if you listen to them talk, I think that's like a lot of help already. Just, you know, being nice with everyone. Getting other people's perspectives and stuff. It's not that deep, I think. I mean... Okay. Items... I don't have a lot of items. Oh yeah. 逃げよう。やー 난자 거랴. The hell is this thing? It's the autistic creature staring at me. No. Yippee! It's the yippee creature. But also kind of looking like a spider or a mothman. Scopophobe monsters, yeah. Huh? Wait, what's the icon next to Jody with the skull and sword? What does that mean? Thanks for bonking the emotes on my head. Ah, so many mosquitoes. No. Wait, so they are resistant to water, I think. But I could set them on fire. Aw, you're so sweet, Gwenny. You're the best. You're the bestest. Hold on. Let me adjust my camera. There we go. More pogs. Pog. Let's go. Choo choo choo, Mio. Hello, hello, beloved. All the kisses for Mio. My face when I'm tired of battling the enemies. Anaがいる。入れたくないなあそこ。You guys think Javis might have gone this way? Nah, this hole looks like it's been here forever. The destiny here hasn't been disturbed in years. Now, I suppose whoever or whatever was held in the cell must have managed to escape. Well, I am not squeezing myself into this creepy crevice, so let's just assume there's nothing interesting this way. By the way, can we talk about the mysterious secret jail beneath our town? Is that setting off any alarm bells for you three? Oh yeah, big time. Greenridge has been around for hundreds of years, and not every guardian has been as upstanding as Faith, to put it mildly. But we've got more pressing matters to deal with than this history lesson. Ah, yokatta. I did not want to enter that hole. Da 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 da. これ何の鍵？扉あったっけ？ Is it for the pillar, the key? I don't remember. Oh yeah. I have a map now. God damn. 3 maps? I have no idea what any of this map means, but okay. What is core? Yeah. No. Ah. OMG. Is it the famous kiss of death, Mio? Yeah, from the Among Us stream. That's the girl. Mio, you're the kiss of death now. Like Dementor. Ah. Nice. Huh? Trap? I can't flee! No! Not the freaking armor again! No! We are so over. Oh yeah, so my wife whose Twitch is, well, excuse me. Let me type that. Well, excuse me. My wife is gonna have a Jackbox stream tonight. It's gonna be real fun. You can join his audience. It's gonna be all the people who are really good at improv. So like, I am not joking, you wanna be there. Like, I love playing Jackbox because it's just a fun, silly little party game, but they're playing it like it's a competitive sport. Like, they're so funny. Theater kids moment. So if you have the time tonight, stop by my wife's Twitch for some Jackbox. Whoa! Sick kicks. Nice! The random HP from the glitch spellbook is like really awesome. Restores a random amount of HP for the whole party. That's a steal. Hello, welcome. Hell of a. Hello, ба. Hi. Спасибо, что зашли. Мы играем в фури-лесбиянскую игру. Фури-лесбиянскую РПГ. Безудержное веселье. Фури-латекс. Nice. Let's go. Oh, we are so back. Yay! Gotta buy some more items when this is over. Okay, so this is where the key was supposed to go. B2. Let's look at the map. B2. Where did I enter B2? Huh. Is this the top of the map? I think it is. Yeah, this looks like the top of the map. Okay, we can just go around it. Подключить баллы канала? У меня еще нету возможности. После этого стрима и еще одного стрима у меня наконец-то будет affiliate статус на Твиче, и я смогу добавить баллы канала и эмоуты и все прочие прелести, поэтому приходите на следующий стрим тоже. Ей! Еще немного. It's following me. We got a new armor. Oh, look, 2 of them. These 2 are like so true bestie, so untrue worsty. Let's see what that new armor does. Let's see if it's good for anyone. Wait. Fighter's headband, was it? Yeah, Jody could use some more defense. Here's hoping we get a spin-off with those slime girlfriends. Super lesbian slime RPG. I would play that. I don't know about you, I would play super lesbian slime RPG. Ooh, mana saver. Cast spells like there's no tomorrow with this accessory that reduces the MP cost of all the wearer spells by 25%. Should I give it to Claire or Melody? I think Claire. Oh, bye-bye. Спасибо, что зашли. What the hell? Hi. What the hell what? What the hell is that? Is that one of the sons of Javis? Hello. Relax, foolish Harrys. I'm not here to obliterate you. Not right now, anyway. I'm merely taking this opportunity to do a bit of a studying while the monsters and traps do their job. I must sharpen my intellect if I'm to outshine my brothers. Father says he loves us all equally, but I'm sure I can persuade him to love me more equally. However, I am afraid that all of your books are very stupid and bad. He would do numbers on Twitter. Hey now, some of us would kill to study in a place like this. Well, I am doing it without the killing, and I'd still say it isn't worth it. Would not recommend. Anyway, please do not attempt to provoke me. My brothers and I promised the bear that she would be the first to pummel you, and quite frankly, she scares me. He's afraid of Paula. So how many pillars are there? Bottom level of the Guardian's Vault. Okay. According to the map. Okay, I see now. I think I know where to go. Yeah. B3. This should be the bottom, right? Ah, okay. I see. 2 core is where I need to go, I think. Wait, let me look again. Shouldn't be right here. There it is. Oh, thank God. Okay. I got real tired of walking over the vault. What's with the skulls there?
Crap. This is one of Javis's doors. I don't think the regular keys are gonna work here.
Maybe if we're lucky, he left one of his weird-looking keys somewhere in here. Let's look for one. No, I don't wanna enter the door with skulls on it. Monster den. Oh, I think this is just like one of those rooms where you can like battle the enemies to make yourself stronger and stuff. Don't think I need it right now. Okay. So I assume the key is somewhere on B3. So let's just keep looking. Picnic set, nice. How long has this picnic set been here?
Don't worry about it. Treasure chests are excellent at preserving food.
This is up. Have I not already been here? It'll kind of look the same. Big neon. Ha! Neon is cute. Is it not on this level after all? I think I've walked through all of the rooms here. Oh, maybe here? Yeah! Oh, thank God. You got lost in this place too. No wonder. There's that chest as well, but I don't know how to get there. Let's just go back for now. とりあえず戻ろう. Am I ready? Probably not. I'm just tired. Let's see. I'm running out of ethers. I do have picnic sets. Those are good. Oh shit, it's Paula time.
I was starting to think you wouldn't make it. Paula, this is your last chance to reconsider. Let us through. I already told you there's nothing to reconsider. We've all got our parts to play. The boys are in the next room over keeping Little Miss Guardian busy while Javis summons our boss. And that leaves me to deal with the 4 posers role-playing as heroes. I've been chosen to be the last line of defense for this new world we're building. Oh, please. See? Told you you wouldn't understand. All I see is an opportunistic lunatic who sold her own hometown out at the first chance she got. I know you've listened to more than enough pop punk to get that everyone's hometown sucks. Well, I guess we're at an impasse. We're never gonna understand each other through words. Maybe this'll get through your thick skull. What?
She looks kinda sexy though. There, I said it. And that armor? Can I take a teensy-weensy break before battling her? I'm gonna go get a snack or something. Get ready to ruffle some feathers. Yeah, I'll be right back. Just got real tired of battling all the armors. Did my ghosty not appear? What happened to my ghosty? Okay, now it's working. I don't know why it didn't work. Okay, gamers. Boss fight time. Ghost snuggled up inside and went to sleep. I mean, that's definitely better than dying. Hope you enjoyed this bombastic music while I was away. Oof, okay. Can someone Google up what is Paula's weak spot, perhaps? That would really help me out. My ghosty was all cozy. Did not want to leave the soul. The soul did not want to leave the body. Okay, so she's frost resistant. Figured that out. I wonder if she summons any enemies, because like that really makes things hard. I think if it's just her, I could take her. Man, that magic of yours sure is annoying. Let's do something about that. Oh no! Are we not allowed to use spells now? Damn! Oh, did she just like steal mana? That's not so bad. That's not too bad. I can use mana drain right back. You suck my mana? I just suck it right back. A game where lesbians suck out mono out of each other. Oh, my BRB screen is still visible? Sorry about that. Didn't realize. Thank you. Flushed emoji. Love it when the lesbians suck the mana out of each other. Yeah. Okay, so burn is the weakness. Oh shit, God. Jesus. That was some ouchie right there. Burn that bitch. Wait. Ah, the Nyan cat. That's so cute. Can I have like 20 more Nyan cats? Thank you. Yay, the hearts. We're doing okay, unless she has some kind of awful second stage of her boss battle or something. You never know. Yay, cute hearts. Heart, heart, heart. Oh no! Oh no! No! God. Claire's blank skill always cracks me up. Maybe I should have used the chain instead. Oh well. Are you joking? Are you joting me right now? I just healed Ellison for full HP. And she has 1 now. I know like Paula hates her, but this is targeted harassment. Jesus. Is she like getting progressively stronger? Bro. Holy shit, Jody and 1 HP now too. Yeah. We're almost there, gamers! We are so close. We can do it. Thank God I have all these carrots. If I have, so like the items need is n single carrot, but if I have like 11 of them, is it not, like it's no longer n single carrot. It's many single carrots. Single carrotception, individually wrapped. This reminds me of like, I remember seeing a picture of like individually packaged bananas. If only bananas had something like a peel that's like basically a package already. Like what even is the point? It's not gonna be any cleaner. Okay, this is it, I think. Come on. Yeah! We did it! Ah, this was not as hard as I thought. Like, I feel like I spent more time battling the gold armor for the first time. Lots of HP. Not HP, lots of XP. KO. I'd only accept it if it kept the bananas from being bruised, but they're better in bunches. Yeah. Stand down, Paula. You lost. Huh. Figures. Only way you could beat me was in 4-on-1 fight, Goleta. Pathetic. Besides, if you think this is a win for you, you're dead wrong. My job was to stall you, and I just bought Javis enough time to finish the summoning. No! Guys, come on, maybe we aren't too late. Training arc from Golden Armors, yeah, like in shonen manga. Training arc. Ah, Faith, no. It's ready. I really love Javis's music theme. Thank you for entertaining our guests, boys. Why don't you get down here and fight me yourself instead of hiding behind your underlings, you rectangular reprobate? No thank you. What's the point of all this anyway? You're wasting your time with a faulty mana conduit. Conduit, yes. The energy is just going to dissipate. Ah, yes, that would definitely be a problem. Good thing it's just missing its control panel. What? Where did you get that? I believe that will be clear in a moment. faith. We're here to... One step further, and you will be obliterated. Ah, good. I was hoping we'd have more of an audience for this. Oh no. Now let the summoning commence. No! I'm really curious what the queen looks like. Wow. Hashtag girl? Queen Slay? So this is Queen Verena. She's more humanoid than I thought. I kind of assumed she would be more like Javis. What voice was I doing for her? Oh well. Hello, mortals. Your goddess has returned. Excuse me? Oh, come on. Don't tell me you forgot to give me a proper introduction, Javis. I spend all these years thinking of the perfect line for when I return, and they don't even know who I am. Apologies, my queen. I must have gotten distracted. Should I? Wait, I know. Let's give them a hint. Who is this? Well, I believe it's supposed to be a statue of you, my queen. Yes, Queen Slay? The beasts had it erected in their village. So you're telling me the lesbians have erected? That's not me. That doesn't look anything like me. It looks a little like you. I suppose I've really let my hair grow out. But that armor... Blech. So is this the game literally called Super Lesbian Animal RPG? Yes, it is. That is its title. It makes a really funny acronym of SLARPG. They are slarping all over the place. And did they think I was an elf? Do they still not know what humans are? This can't be happening. Enough. You two attacked our town. We deserve to know why. Jody, don't. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? My name is Queen Verena, leader of the Verena Empire. But I believe you know me by a different name. Something must have gotten lost in translation over the centuries. I believe the locals have been calling me Fortuna, the goddess of magic. If I'm not mistaken, that's my magic you're using. Holy shit! So the whole time we've been using her magic? Whoa, plot twist. Huh? Huh? Fortuna? The Fortuna? The one and only. I'm terribly sorry, ma'am. This is just a lot to take in. I bet it is. What exactly are you doing here, Lady Verena? You've been gone for so long, and, well, we never expected you to return like this. Please, cut the formalities. Grovel all you want, but I know your true colors. I've been to countless worlds and countless universes over the years, some more memorable than others. But yours is special. No world has managed to piss me off quite as much as Reverie. I wasn't planning on coming back, but the stars have aligned for my return. So who I was to turn down a little payback. I guess I'm just petted like that. Yes, Queen Slay! Payback? I'm sorry, but we have no idea what you're talking about. Well, first of all, you're squatting in my tower. This tower? The one I built myself? But that's beside the point. Let me put it like this. Your world is broken. It was already pretty broken before, and I only made it worse by giving you ungrateful mortals magic 1,013 years ago. Oops. I was young and foolish. I thought sharing my magic would be a nice gesture. Boy, was I wrong. I probably should have known better. Magic does more harm than good. That's not true. The magic you gave us isn't a burden, it's... Yeah, tell that to the people who used to live in that irradiated valley to the north of here, which you all are apparently just fine living next door to. Or what about the hordes of invasive monsters all over this island? You think they're just evolved naturally? But you, of all people, should realize how magic sucks, Miss Guardian. Excuse me? Come on, trying to keep Claire from blowing the whole town straight to hell is a full-time job for you. You know my name? Of course I do, sweetie. You're the reason I'm here. Anyway, long story short, I'm taking my magic back. Your what? You heard me. Sharing my magic was the biggest mistake I've ever made, and I'm going to fix it. But don't worry, your magic won't go to waste. Once I've reclaimed all that energy, Javis and I will use it to reset Reverie. Your magic has done far too much damage. We need a clean slate. Your world will be replaced by a better one, designed by yours truly. With me as a creative consultant. And I'll be sticking around this time to make sure things run smoothly. It'll be a beautiful new realm befitting your goddess. Okay, we've heard enough. Goddess or no, you're out of your mind if you think we're just going to give up our magic and our world without a fight. Aw, the kid is feisty. I like you. Judy, hey, maybe don't pick up a fight with a literal goddess of magic. No, please do. It'll be much more fun if you make things difficult. My queen, if I may, sorry to interrupt, but we've already behind the schedule today. When she says the world is broken, is she talking about the law saying squatters have rights? God, this is like a lot for real. There will be plenty of time to pummel the beasts later after you've settled in. Very well. I've waited this long. I can wait a bit longer. Your patience is unrivaled, my queen. Plus, I do want to at least see what they're capable of before I take my magic back. Alright then, you know what? Let's make this interesting. Javis and I will leave your town for now and relocate to our main base atop the tallest mountain on the island. It's the one north of the valley. Can't miss it. I'll give you time to recuperate, as I'm nothing if not generous. But we're going to administer a little test. Send me your strongest fighters within 1 week. Let's see if you're all bark and no bite. Did you catch that? All bark because you're... Anyway, on the off chance you manage to impress me, I may just decide to recruit you into the Verena Empire. It's so hard to find competent spellcasters these days. And what, become your personal peons forever? A queen and peon sounds familiar. Oh no, we do offer compensation and a pretty comprehensive benefits package. I bet they have dental. We're not monsters. But if you fail, Javis and I will continue with our original plan to drain your mana and reset your dreadful planet. Those are my terms. They're not up for negotiation. You've got 1 week. Don't let us down. Ta-ta! She said that she was young and stupid, but like she still sounds, at least in my head, she sounds still pretty immature. All this Quinn's missing is an Ojo-sama laugh. She would do that. God. There. My force field should be able to keep them out while we regroup. Greenwich is now officially under lockdown. Let's head back to my office. You four have got some explaining to do. God. The goddess of magic. We're up against the goddess of magic. And the phones and internet are still down, so we can't contact the outside world for help. How the hell did this happen? Okay, for those in the room who are less religious or less magically inclined, can we have a refresher to make sure we're all on the same page? Like, obviously we all vaguely know the basics. But how big of a threat are we dealing with exactly? She's literally a goddess, bro. Province can probably summarize this more elegantly than I could right now. Very well then. Oh. Cool cutscene. There are many myths about the gods, some easier to reconcile with our modern understanding of science than others. For instance, people used to believe the gods created the whole universe, but we now know about the Big Bang and all that. Many people still believe, however, that the gods are immortal beings from some other part of the cosmos that used magic to create revelry in our solar systems. The story goes that they created the sun, set the planets in motion, seeded revelry with life, and made sure we didn't all go extinct. Whether or not this is true is up for debate. Even today, with most of the gods acting as public figures, they don't like to give firm answers about revelry's ancient past. But we have no historical records of them ever not being here. So whether or not they created revelry, they've definitely been around for thousands of years and all are super powerful, right? Correct. And for most of that time, they were the only ones on revelry with any knowledge of how to use magic. Sorcery was considered the domain of the gods. It was what separated them from us mortals. But at the dawn of the Arcane Era, for reasons we don't quite understand, a member of their pantheon decided to share her gift of magic with us. I like this art. It looks so pretty. And then she vanished. Think about how much magic affects your daily life. All our technology, our infrastructure, healthcare, transportation, communication, everything. That's all thanks to the goddess of magic. And supposedly, she and our new friend Verena are one and the same.
Should we believe her?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Any bozo can just say they're a god, right? I have every reason to believe she is who she says she is. As a follower of her teachings, I have so many questions. Where could she have been all these years? If she regrets giving us her magic, why didn't she do something about it sooner? And who the hell is this Javis guy she's with? I'm not sure these are questions we're capable of answering. Look, we have to address the elephant in the room. Claire, what did Verena mean when she said you're the reason she's here? I don't know, I'm not in her head. She's some kind of immortal, all-powerful goddess. I'm 21 and a part-time waitress. Claire, enough. Verena knows your name. She knows who you are. Why? Fine. What am I looking at? It's a spell book I borrowed from the Guardian's collection. It might not look like much, but the more I read it, the more I began to suspect that, well, it belonged to the goddess of magic. What? Claire, why wouldn't you tell me about this? Why would you do this? Whoa. Let's not escalate things here. It's not like you were using it. Besides, most of the spells in there are for everyday tasks. I thought you wouldn't care. Lighting candles, healing minor scrapes, that sort of thing. These must have been the first spells Verena taught anyone. It's all kid stuff at this point. I know that can't be all. I may have also... I may have used a ritual in that book to give Melody and Ellison their magic. You're kidding me. I'm not. Of course. I should have known something was up. I know you've all been training, but to make so much progress so quickly? Don't you realize how dangerous that was? You could have killed them. Just how much power did you give them? Only a little. Just a little boost to get them started. It's not a big deal. At this point, they're only about as strong as me and Jody. We don't need to make a federal case out of it. I think we do. Because whatever you did, you got Verena's attention. And now she's challenging us to a fight to determine the fate of the planet. Yeah, tell me something I don't know. I get it, okay? This is all my fault and I'm a huge screw-up. But at least I'm trying to fix this. Fix this? And what reality have you done anything besides making things worse? You just keep pulling these little stunts thinking you're invincible. And all it does is put the people around you in danger. Do the consequences your actions have for others even cross your mind? Do you even care? God, if I had any sense, I'd hold you in a tower to make sure you don't do anything else foolish. I second this idea. No, don't take this all out on Claire. This is my fault. Faith, when you let Claire and me start this guild, I swore to you that I would keep her safe. I've clearly failed spectacularly to keep that promise. If anyone's to take the blame here, it should be me. Jody, I think things are getting a little too heated. You've all had a long journey and probably need food and rest. And I've got a lot of options to mull over. It's getting late. Let's all talk about this in the morning. This is so intense. Wow. I knew that it was some like super awesome forbidden magic that gave Melody and... Oh look, the shadow clone is back. Like, I knew the magic was, like, probably some forbidden shit, but I didn't realize that was the thing that triggered the whole Javis and Verena thing. I kind of thought it was because of the dungeon. Because in the dungeon, it was all, like, weird and stuff. Okay, we back to the shadow clone.
Good going back there. Oh god, you again? How are you still in my head?
I've always been in your head. I'm just a magical manifestation of your innermost.
Yeah, I don't need the whole presentation again.
Anyway, way to save the town now. You just let them get away, huh?
It's not over yet. We're trying to come up with a plan. We? You sure didn't chime in much during that meeting. I guess you're leaving it in the hands of the real pros.
You just saw Celeste a month ago, and it seems that shadow clones are kind of common. Shadow clones and like evil clones and like evil illusions are pretty classic.
Oh, shut up. I've somehow ended up with the fate of the world in my hands, and I'm trying not to have a panic attack. Is that why you're running away? I just needed some fresh air. The last thing I need right now is your nagging. Oh, lighten up. You know this is all a charade. If anything, Verena taking your magic away will be a blessing. Look how much trouble it's cost you. You'll get to quit pretending to be someone you're not and go back to being a regular, boring old Melody Amaranth. And Allison can quit pretending to be supportive of the little role-playing face. What a weight off her back. She's not pretending to be supportive. Allison really loves me. Both of these things can be true, Melody. You ever notice how many times she brought up the idea of you quitting? Or how reluctant she is to even call you a paladin? She wouldn't. This is all paranoid nonsense. Just give it a rest. Melody? Mel, there you are. Been looking all over for you. You doing okay? Not really. You want to talk about it? This isn't what I wanted. I had no idea it would be like this. I thought I'd just tag along with you and take care of some minor wounds here and there, but no. If I wasn't here to heal you, you'd probably be... Come on, you're supposed to be the positive one. Tell me everything's gonna be okay. Tell me we'll get through this. Melody. Maybe we should quit. What? I'm saying I don't think we should be the ones to challenge Verena. I hate seeing you like this. This isn't what I wanted either. We just wanted to find some hole hounds and scourge around for treasure chests with our friends. And we were doing great. You were doing great. But now we've got a reality-bending freak and the literal goddess of magic ready to wipe our town off the map. But there's no one else who could have hoped to face Javis and Verena. That's the whole problem. What's our alternative? I don't know. Mel, I know you want this to work out. And believe me, I do too. But if something happens to you out there, if you got hurt or worse, I could never forgive myself for letting it happen. I couldn't let you do this. What about everyone else who's counting on us? We can't contact the outside world for help, and Faith and the other paladins have to protect Greenridge in case this is all another trap. It has to be us, and I don't want my weakness to screw everyone over. Melody, that's not what I know! That's not what you said, but it's what this is all about.
We wouldn't be having this conversation otherwise. Face it, you've been practically babysitting me this whole time. You've tried being supportive out of pity. But even you don't see me as a real paladin. No one does. Mel, you know I won't think any less of you regardless of how you do as a healer. See? And you won't even call me a paladin. Why is that, Allison? Why do you suddenly care so much about being a paladin? This was never something you wanted before. You only got the idea a couple months ago because I wanted to be an adventurer and you wanted to support me. I feel like I'm just taking advantage of your kindness, and you're afraid to tell me enough's enough. But we're so far beyond what you or I or any of us could ever handle. You don't have to put yourself through all this for me, Mel. What the hell kind of relationship is that? That's not what this is about. Then what is it about? I don't know, Allison, I thought you were the one person who would always have my back. Hey, come here. Look, I'm sorry for raising my voice just now. Why can't you just say that you believe in me? I do, Mel, but I'm not going to encourage you to get yourself killed. That's not what I need to hear right now. Mel. Just leave me alone. I think I need some space. Mel, I don't want to leave you in tears like this. Please, Allison. Okay, fine. If that's what you need, I'll be back at my place. No! I'm sorry. I love you, Melody. Wow, I hate to say I told you so, but... What, no comeback? Fine. It's no fun when there's no back and forth. See you later, loser. She didn't say it, but I think she would. I'm still stuck on this. I don't understand. Claire, why would you feel the need to use Verena's spellbook in secret? Are you kidding me? Faith, you must know how competitive of a field magic is. I didn't have any opportunities like other people did. I didn't even get to start seriously studying magic until I was already an adult. I've just been on my own here. If I wanted any hope of making it as a witch, I had to figure out a way to help myself. I get where you're coming from, Claire, but you didn't have to do this alone. I thought that maybe the guild would be a positive influence on you, but you're still making these rash decisions on your own when it comes to magic. Why do you assume that I wouldn't have helped you? Because no one ever does. Claire, I don't know what exactly your life was like back in Bridgeport, but things are different now. You have people who care about you. A support network. Yeah, and I'm an embarrassment to all of you. That's not... Oh, don't act like I don't know how everyone talks about me when I'm not in the room. I'll admit I'm not happy about the mess we're in, but I'm disappointed in you because I know you're capable of so much better. Maybe I haven't been the best friend, but I would hope you still consider me one. We can't keep this. We can't keep up this vicious cycle, though. I want to help you, but you need to admit that you need help. You're right. I'm sorry. I do need your help, Faith.
Thank you, Claire.
Ah, perfect timing. Who's that from? This is a response from the one person who may be able to help us. Her name is Zinnia. She's my personal mentor and also a good friend. Or Zinnia. Zinnia? Zinnia? I've heard so much about her. We finally get to meet her, huh? I wish it was under happier circumstances, but yes. I don't normally like to bother her with problems around town, but this is no ordinary disturbance. We need to bring in the big guns. If anyone might be able to face Verena, I believe it's her. Claire, I'm giving you another chance to help out here. I want you four to go talk to Zinnia for me. Her home is in the mountains east of the Amber Woods, behind a magically sealed gate. You'll need this key to get in. She'll be expecting you.
Da, 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 da.
You're also free to investigate the valley, since Verena said her base is in that direction. You can get there by heading north from the Amber Woods. Adventurers like to hang around there, so you may be able to find some help there. Or at least better gear. I'll leave that decision up to you. Jody, one more thing before you go, dear. Sure, Faith. What is it? I'm sorry that I'm asking you to leave again so soon after getting back. I wish we didn't have to be apart at a time like this. No, it's okay. I understand. Your duty to Greenridge comes first. And besides, I gotta take responsibility for this mess I helped us get into. I owe that much to you, at least. Well, anyway, I wanted you to have this. Ah, she got her a locket. I bet it has her picture in it. Oh, it's beautiful, Faith. It's more than just a keepsake. I've been working on a way to keep in touch while the phones are out. If you hold this and channel just a little mana into it, it'll temporarily summon me to your location. Anytime, anywhere. Wow. But what if you're, busy? I have to accept the summon first, so don't worry about that catching me while I'm in the shower or anything like that. Teleporting her straight from the shower, though. I feel terrible that I can't be in two places at once, but this should be a happy compromise. It's perfect. I'll be sure to keep in touch. So cute. Bye for now, sweetheart. They're so cute. Girl friends. Okay, are we ready to go? I guess so. Also, sorry about the scene in there. Let's forget about all that and just focus on helping Faith. Sure thing. Well, Melody, you take the lead. Is something wrong? I think I need some space for a little bit. If that's okay. Did something happen? Wait, you two didn't have a fight, did you? You can't just ask that, Claire.
I don't really want to get into it. Don't worry about me. Besides, we've got a job to do. Let's just try to stay positive. I'm just going to hang behind for now. Jody, you should take the lead.
Oh, well, sure. If you think you'll be more comfortable that way. Well, I guess it's time to head out then. Ooh. Wow. Okay, let's equip the locket. Oh, okay, okay. Locket is just for transportation. Okay, I forgot for a second. Oh, God. This is so intense. We're almost at 3 hours, so now is probably a good time to stop the stream. Let me just save real quick. Yeah, let's look at the statue. So, this is Verena, huh? Feels really weird knowing we've had a statue of her in the middle of our town this whole time. She was right. It doesn't look that much like her. Let's also see if there are any cool spell books here. Give me the spell books. Let's see if we can sell anything. Probably can spell these old weapons. Oh, I can't? Okay. Oh, I should equip that on someone. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, a bard spellbook. I want that. Geomancer. Ooh. Alrighty. Good to have variety. Well, thank you so much for coming, everyone. This has been Super Lesbian Animal RPG. Yay! I had a lot of fun. We fought so many monsters. And also Paula. God, some heavy stuff in there. For real. I'm no voice actress, but I hope you liked my sorta dramatic reading. I really do enjoy doing those. Yay! It's great to see you too. For real, for real. So true, bestie. Neon. Thanks for moving. Yeah. Yeah. There's one more stream. And after the next stream, I will get the affiliate. Learning a lot about VTubers and streamer culture. Fun. Okay. See you next time. Dasvidaniya. Bye bye. Bye B. Bye bye. One last kissy to go. Two. Bye bye.